everyone. Today is going to be the Druid Vocation Showcase. I've been working at getting to it for a while, since Druid is going to be one of my 4 main vocation classes. So, Druid. The Druid is a attacker, supporter, healer vocation. They are versatile through the use of their pets. However, most Druids I've seen will use their healer pet. They are still capable of doing other things through other pets in different endgame scenarios. The Druid wears light armor or cloth. They're capable of using fans, wand, staff, the usual fists, shields, and then of course their core class. For this demonstration, I will be going with wand, since the Druid has a unique skill for wand exclusive only to them, and that is the powerful wrestling spell Kazing. And since Druids are pegged for endgame as a healer support vocation, far more so than an attacker vocation, I feel that wand might be the way to go, but you can always switch over to staff or fan for their abilities too. So for wand, they get a bunch of MP saving abilities and MP recovery abilities. MP plus 50, magical mending, more magical mending to get some magical might. They'll use a turn, the Kazing. Snap, crackle, poof, which can pretty much help. I think it raises the resistance to status ailments, so that's useful to have. Rapid Stick, which allows them to cast spells much more quickly for a while. So if you do manage to get above 60% spell speed haste through armor, jewelry, and equipment, this would probably make all your spells practically instant. War MP, Cheerleader, which raises tension for one ally by 1 level. So you can throw that on your Demon Sword Master when they're about to do a big hit, or Battle Master, anybody you choose. Or don't use MP rate. And then for the customs, I have MP plus 20, Magical Might plus 30, which will help with their skills. Magical Might, I believe, also goes into their skills. Basically, their skills are practically magic, so they should count as Magical Might spells as well. Hop Stick 3, which prevents tripping. That's extremely useful, since knockdown doesn't cover all trips. So this will make sure that you stay up when everybody else falls down, so that way you'd be able to get out of the way and use your Kazing on anybody that's dead. And Spirit Zone, which covers 240 MP over duration for nearby allies. Long charge time, but can be very useful if you don't have an armamentalist in your group, or dancer, or fortune teller. Then we have Summoner itself. So you got the usual Magical Might plus 10, Natural Deafness, Pyre of Fire, which creates a pillar of flame, Fisher, which lowers thunder resists, which then you will use lightning. So these two are a combo. Use this, then start spamming that. Kingfisher, which is an area attack, which will lower wind resistance. Magma, which lowers earth resistance. So when this is up, use this, then start striking with this or this. Spirit Release, which will allow your summon to use special abilities. So for the Priestess pet, I believe it is the AoE Revive that she has. It's got a very wide range, similar to Deathmaster and Dancer. Whirlwind attacks enemies with a fierce tornado. So you want to make sure you use Kingfisher first before you use this. Hellfire attacks nearby enemies with the flames of hell. I customized my abilities for this. Damage taker reduce, skill damage. Skill damage is nice because, again, your spells, your magical elemental spells, not only go off magical might, but they also go off skill damage because they are classified as skills. Then your most powerful wind attack, Vacuum Tornado. Again, always use Kingfisher try to lower the resist first before you use this or this. Alright, so let's see if I can get a group in for this one this time. Otherwise, I'll just go with my supports. And for this weekly Get Terra treasure, a lot of nice things. Definitely gotta get it. Alright. Let's see if I can queue up with anybody. Most people just go with it with their supports because this fight really isn't hard. I think the difficulty goes up and down depending on the prizes. So I'll wait a bit, see if I get in, otherwise I'll just go with my supports. Alright, I might as well just go stop searching and go with my group then. If I go as is, it's going to pair me up with a bunch of randoms, and that's not a good idea. Randoms as in, like, just random support AI. And it tends to choose the basic vocations for the support AI. Last time that happened, we all ran out of MP by the time we got to the king and just barely killed it. And by barely killing it, I mean it took nearly 50 minutes. Alright. Fight wisely, because... Alright, here we go. So I'm going to start off with increasing everybody's turn speed. We have to run this twice. There is a Master Orb that will increase the cast rate of this. So, if you are a Druid main, it's imperative that you try to find that. I definitely gotta look for it at some point. Then I'll cast Magic Barrier to increase everybody's spell resistance. What you normally want to do is get your Priest pet out first. Or anything, honestly, so my mistake. So this particular pet can revive, multi-heal, heal, does her own buffs, and I believe she even has a debuff or two. Okay, she's weakened. Go ahead with Whirlwind. Now keep in mind, Druids are considered an attacker type 2. That's more so on their pet's part. For themselves, you're basically spamming skills while also keeping everybody's buffs up. Oh, he's copying that, boss. You also have to make sure you maintain your pet, because your pet will leave after 2 minutes. So you gotta remember to resummon it. Lightning works at an AoE, so you have to make sure you're near the target. Mark of Nature. Basically boosts yours and your pet's stats. And that is that. Now, one thing I have to verify is if spellcast speed also affects the skills. Because, again, the skills are pretty much magic. So I have to actually experiment with that later. I think I kind of doubt that the spell speed in your gloves or your weapons is going to affect it. But I'll have to experiment with that and look into it later. But yeah, that is Druid. Druid is honestly a very easy vocation to play if you're playing it as mainly focused as a healer. So to summarize, Druids are again an attacker, healer, supporter, vocation, capable of a few useful buffs and summoning pets that can apply certain basically certain strategy for them. You can have your DPS pet out, there is a debuffer supporter pet, the healer pet, pure healer pet, and the sage pet that can do healing and offense. It just switches it up depending on what the situation is. And that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, I forgot to put this one on. But the Proof of Druid is a rare chance to not consume MP. Personally, I would not even bother having this on. I would look for a Ruins Medal or the next version of Dreadfiend's Seal. Just so you can get some extra stats. And that is it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know.